So I just thought I'd show you how I set up the bed for the evening. So I've got 2 thicknesses of ply here, and this top one removes and goes as the second panel of the bed. So it's full length. I think it's about 6'3" long, so plenty long enough for me because I'm tiny. And it's just got a screw under here which I release. And then the next thing to do is to take off the bedding, which I normally just chuck at the back, and unfold the mattress, which, yeah, double thickness during the day and then single at night. And this is actually a memory foam mattress topper that a man local to me was giving away. So I got something that should have been hundreds of pounds for 20, and yeah, really nice memory foam mattress. So I usually just chuck that there, not very tidy, but it's all right. And then I've got these which I keep in the drawers under the bed, and these are the legs for the bed when they're like that, and they're also legs for a table when they're like that, and they've got little dowels here so that they just slot into the floor. So I'll show you how I put them in. So you just line them up with the holes that we made in the floor, and then again this side. And then I've got some bungee cords which go to brace this and make it a bit stronger. They normally live just in this cupboard here. So this cord hooks onto this, which comes out of the floor. This normally attaches to the underside of the second bed panel, but making the bed from this point on is normally easier with 2 people, and given that Jess isn't here yet, I'm going to get my dad to help me, and he was the one who actually made most of this conversion possible. So, Dad? So yeah, this is my dad, and we're just going to make the bed now. So the first thing we have to do is get the mattress out of the way. So I can just send that outside. And then this panel lifts up, and it's just located with some dowels underneath. And we need to turn it this way so that it can be the right side up. So now that it's been flipped over, we need to slide it along this way onto the legs. We have to lift it up a little bit and line it up with some tongues on the other panel, and then we just push it in and then attach the bungee cord underneath, because there's another hook on the underside of this panel, and then push down so that it goes onto the dowels. So next we can put the mattress back on top and then all the bedding. So I'll just come and get that. For the mattress, I just covered the memory foam mattress topper with a double sheet. Obviously the bed is a bit larger than a single, so it was able to just go around twice. You can see it's not the neatest, but the fact that it's pinned and not permanently on means I can easily take it off and wash it when I need. And it's just got some cutouts in the corner so that it fits around these arches. And I've got just a large single duvet and a quilt and a couple of pillows. And I'm very short and Jess is very slim, so between us we should fit all right in quite a small bed. Just put the quilt down the end, one pillow there, and then in the top of my wardrobe I've got another pillow. And now we're ready for bed. And then I just thought I'd show you a few things in the front about how the van's powered, how these lights work and things like that. So in the front, under the passenger seat, we've cut away some of the plastic and I've fitted my portable battery under here. I looked at lots like Jackery and Bluetti, which everybody talks about, and in the end we've chosen an EcoFlow RiverMax, and it's got 576 watt hours of battery, and this is what will power the lights in my van and also the fridge. So we've got cables and outputs that come from the fridge and from the EcoFlow, and everything feeds into these cigarette lighters, which are part of a splitter that goes into the car just here, like that. And another function of the legs for the bed is the table, as I said. So now I'm going to show you how I can turn the bed into the table using a lot of the same parts. And that's really good for saving space in the van and not having too much clutter. Just being able to reuse bits is really good. So fold the mattress back up and send it down that end, and then release the bungee cord, and then we'll lift the top of the table. fold that back down and unhook it from the top. And now the bungee's been released, we can hold the frame down and lift the top up and then slide it backwards. And then we flip it again to put it back on top of the first bed panel. And so these legs, which were that way, now go up that way and just go into some of the same holes in the floor. Same with the other side. And then these braces and this worktop have just come from the drawers underneath. They fit nicely in there. And again, these braces are to keep it strong. And this, which was the lid for the outside table, is then also the lid for the table here. So a bit like making the bed, making the table is a bit easier with two people, so Dad's going to help again. And first thing we do is put this piece on top. And this, like the bed, has a little hook on the underside as well, and some dowel holes to line things up. So now you can see that's in place. It's a little bit wobbly, which is why we've got the bracing system and the bungees. So we hook one end onto there and the bottom one, and then it's a little bit sturdier, but we still need a bit more support, so we use these braces which go either side of the back beam, and they have a bit of bungee cord in the middle, and then they just cross over like this and just hook onto the dowels. And now we have a nice sturdy table that I can sit this side, Jess can sit on that box there, and if it's raining, bad weather, windy, or we just fancy eating inside, we've got a nice decent table that we can do that on.